what are you doing to defend and support the immigrants of our community being targeted and picked up by ICE? And what are you doing to help get these people back into their homes with their families and continue being contributing members of society?
Well, first off, I know a lot of these folks are contributing members to society, to their church, to their family, to local businesses, to the tax base, to the jobs they work in. And I welcome everybody who's doing it into my district, into our communities. And in the ag community, especially, in a district that has a lot of ag. I always call it dairies, berries, and potatoes. There's a lot of other things too, but those are the big ones in the district. And so, and the folks who work on these farms, I also know are an important part of our community, and they're being targeted. And there's folks who are working at Mount Baker Roofing who are targeted. And there are folks who are all over the country where ICE raids are taking place. The president said he wanted to get rid of the worst of the worst. I'm in. I am for getting rid of deporting folks who are committing crimes other than being here illegally. We can handle. We have ways to handle the folks who are here illegally through pathways to help them stay. If it doesn't really, beyond that, horrible, a rape, a murder, and a few have. That's the worst of the worst. And that should be the target. But they're going after people who are trying to organize unions. That's not the worst. They're trying to go after people who are just helping people fix roofs in our neighborhoods. That's not the worst of the worst. It's clear that they really, and I'm not surprised, saying one thing and doing the other. And so I, for one, have been vocal about Leila's case. Again, we're in touch with his attorneys as recently as last week for an update. Senator Murray had a town hall or a round table. She's taking the lead on this particular issue, a particular case. Working with Pramila Jayapal, who's on the ranking member, top Democrat on the Immigration Subcommittee. She's advising my office on how to deal on how to work on the Mount Baker case as well. Meanwhile, I'm also in touch with some of the employers in the area, saying, you gotta let me know. If something's happening at your workplace, when it's happening, you have to let me know. You have to call me. I don't like to read about these things online. You have to let me know, so then we can do something about it. I don't know what it could be given the circumstance, whatever circumstance the next one might be, but you have to let me know. Because you're gonna stand up for the people in this community who are working, who are paying taxes, who are they're working with their families, they're going to church, they're contributing to our community, and even if they aren't, because they're at home with the kids, they need to be protected as well. Hearing too many stories about kids afraid to go to school because they're afraid that mom and dad might not be home when they go home from school. Too many kids, too many parents saying they won't send their kids to school because they're afraid their kids might be abducted when they're in school. And so I've been talking to school districts about what school districts can do. I know some people handed this out up front, but again, a reminder, we have the Know Your Rights cards that are out there too. Take a handful, share them, and be part of this. People need to know what their rights are, because they do have rights. As I said, you don't have to be a citizen to have due process rights in the United States.